I'm in the middle of my Ghoulie Kit King Kong 2 Pro controller review, the controller that virtually can never get stick drift because it uses magnetic Hall effect sensors in the thumbsticks and triggers. But I got a little chirp on the gaming news line down the wire. It came down, trickled down to me. I don't know if I like that there. That Halo Infinite, which already launched in rough condition, and I don't mean bugs and glitches, it actually ran pretty smooth, but as far as content, it was incredibly scarce. There was no Forge mode, no co-op, and a lack of modes and customization on the online multiplayer that were pretty much standard in previous Halo titles. And unfortunately, the news that I'm bringing you here today follows suit, that it has been officially announced from the developers that there is going to be no local multiplayer or couch co-op or two-player split screen, which is unfortunate because myself and a ton of other gamers were actually looking forward to that and Forge. Now, I've never been a big Forge player. I guess you don't really play Forge. It's more of a customization and editor, a very in-depth map editor. And there are huge communities around Forge that build some amazing structures. I'm not in that camp, but I personally was looking forward to playing couch co-op with my significant other, which is unfortunate because the Halo Infinite campaign, while relatively short, is actually pretty good. It wasn't perfect, but it was enjoyable and had some memorable moments. But I'm proclaiming right here, right now, that Halo Infinite is pretty much officially dead, or at least it's got one foot in the grave. More than 4 toes. It's got the whole front part of the hoof dipped into the soil. It's tiptoeing in the grave, basically. Concurrent player count has been steadily decreasing since launch, and at one point, the active players on Steam was lower than Farming Simulator, which I understand there's a lot of agricultural aficionados out there that like to stuff their fingers in the soil and love nothing more than to till a hoe. Farming references, by the way. But a Farming Simulator is very niche in comparison to a Microsoft first-party AAA title that basically made the FPS genre on consoles what it is today. But at this point, it honestly just feels like that's all we have for the Halo franchise, is a little nod of respect, a little hat tip, but it is definitely fizzling out. I do believe Halo Infinite was, I'm not going to say the last chance, but maybe the next to last chance for the Halo franchise to not dissolve into absolute irrelevancy. And I know a lot of influencers, content creators, YouTubers, live streamers are saying that a BR mode or Battle Royale is going to be the saving grace, the Hail Mary that saves the franchise, and it might very well be, considering that is the trend right now, but I don't think the lack of a BR mode is the primary or core foundational problem here with Halo Infinite. I think it is a lack of content. It launched with no Forge or co-op, and one of the most bare bones multiplayer experiences we've seen since the Xbox 360 era. And it didn't really get that much more post-launch support. There was a little burst of updates or patches right after launch for about a month or two, but then it kind of fizzled off, and there hasn't been a lot of additional maps and DLC and expansion packs or any kind of multiplayer tidbits to keep us fed. Now, I would like to share my educated theory as to why this mode, couch co-op, was cut from Halo Infinite. Cross-generational support. It's because the game is playable on the Xbox One, or the 8th generation of home consoles. You know, the Xbox Series brothers launched November 10th of 2020, and the PlayStation 5 launched November 12th. That was about a year and 9 months ago. Keeping all those dates locked up here. I can't remember my mom's birthday or my anniversary or anything like that, but by golly, I remember launch dates for consoles. Because Infinite just had to be playable on the Xbox One, and not just the midlife refresh Xbox One S and Xbox One X, which, by the way, the One X was a extremely powerful console and still is to this day, sporting more graphical grunt than the Series S. Granted, every other aspect is better on the Series S, but the game just had to be playable on the Xbox One because, of course, Microsoft is all about having the Game Pass ecosystem, and one of the devices of that ecosystem is the X1. And we saw from the performance testing of Digital Foundry that the Xbox One wasn't doing fantastic handling Halo Infinite, and it would strain the ever-living hell out of the resources of that console, especially the base Xbox One, to split those assets across 2 players with split-screen co-op. It would fry the damn console. It would melt into your entertainment center. That's an exaggeration, but it wouldn't be able to handle it. I mean, for gosh golly sakes, the Xbox One launched in November of 2013, which was almost 10 years ago, almost a decade ago, and consoles aren't like a PC where it's modular. They get upgraded and better over time, and games get progressively more advanced, and the consoles stay the same. And then games like Halo Infinite are limited by the lowest possible platform playable, in this case, Xbox One. It's really unfortunate to see the Halo franchise slip on a banana peel like this and sprain its coccyx, because it's history, it's gaming history, but it might just be that, which is really unfortunate. I don't say that with any joy. It doesn't tickle me in the giblets or anything to say Halo might be dead, but Halo might be dying. On a happier note, I'm getting back to this review, which will be live tomorrow, live/public. You guys can watch it, is what I mean. September 3rd, that is. Peace. If you enjoyed the video, liking it helps it to get seen by more gamers. This information will reach and assist them as well, which in turn helps me grow this little channel, which I do greatly appreciate. Subscribe for more content like this. I cover news in the gaming community and industry, tutorials helping you get set up streaming and YouTubing, as well as honest gaming product reviews, keyboards, mice, headsets, controllers, mics, chairs, etc. There are some hefty exclusive discount codes found only in the description of my videos and only for the audience here at Gamer Heaven. Check out Into the AM for some of the sickest looking and most comfortable cloth to ever grace my gaming giblets. If you don't want to be scorching your corneas with harmful blue light, check out Gamer Advantage, the only blue light glasses on the market that look sexy and actually work. If you're looking for a custom controller that'll blow the competition's tits back, AIM definitively has the best bang for buck or price to performance when it comes to Xbox, PlayStation, and Switch controllers. Nope, they don't do Switch, but they do gaming mice. I said doo-doo. I have links to all my other platforms and socials in the description below. If you need a quick laugh or blast of gamer adrenaline, check my short form videos out at TikTok. To get in touch with myself and the Stallions and Stallionettes of Gamer Heaven, join the community Discord, and check me out at twitch.tv where I go live every other leap year on a blue moon if it falls into an odd calendar number, and my pH balance is on point. Just kidding, starting June I'm going to be live streaming a lot. Thanks for watching. This has been AK40 Kevin hosting Gamer Heaven, and I'll see you tomorrow because I upload daily, all the time, 60% of the time, sometimes, most of the time. Peace.